Greetings and welcome to another video. It's 16th of June 2024 and I'm in Dawley at the moment. And to be specific, I'm in a part of Dawley I've explored a couple of times before, and the last time I was here I think was about 12 months ago. Yeah, a year ago now. And even though I've already covered this location in a previous video, I think that where I am now is a really gorgeous little place. And yeah, even though it's on my doorstep, I don't visit this part of Dawley enough. Whenever I want to be out and about for some reason or any reason, coming to where I am now is a really good place to go for a walk, basically. And so, yeah, where am I? Well, there's a signpost in front of me, which will explain all. So, let's have a look at where we're at. We're at Pool Hill. And here at Pool Hill, as you can see, it's a gorgeous little area. Fantastic place for a nature walk, basically. Now, the last time I was here, I'll have to double check the video I made from last year, but if I remember correctly, this sign I'm looking at right now was covered up with bushes. Yeah, the bushes that surround this side had gotten overgrown quite a bit, so it's good to see that it's been cut back and cleaned up, which means we can have a proper read of the information on the sign. Unfortunately, as you can see, well, maybe not very well because of the shadows from the bush above me, but the sign is a bit worn out. Could do with a brand new sign, basically. But let's see if we can ever make most of what we're looking at. Let's see. The area you see around you was a sprawling mass of industrial activity, exploiting the rich coal and iron and clay. Goods were produced here to use all over the world. The only thing you will see today is that of the local wildlife, which is very special to Telford and has made this place its home. In 1994, Shropshire Wildlife Trust named Pool Hill as a local environmentally sensitive area because of the 20 different types of grasses that can be found. Some of these grasses are rare in Telford, like mat grass. Here there is also a special plant that can be found here. In the last 100 years, 75% of all its habitat has disappeared. Telford and Wrekin Council hope to create more heathland on this site to try and halt the local decline. Now, heather is a special plant. Yes. Grasses and heather are good places to look for insects like beetles and butterflies. Other animals can be found in the trees and shrubs. If you listen carefully, you might hear a song thrust, just one of the 26 different types of bird that can be found here. Telford and Wrekin Council manage this site for the conservation of wildlife and for people to enjoy. So yeah, I think I need to report this to the council, get them a new signpost, because it's really interesting. But if we have a look here, this pathway in front of me I've explored a couple times on previous visits to Pool Hill, and it's along here that I plan to go to walk along in this video. In the meantime, before I go along this path, what I want to do is look over here. And you'll see right here we've got a bench on which you can easily sit on and enjoy the surroundings. As you can see, the path continues along in the direction I'm facing, and I'll come back here in a minute to explore that way. But before then, you'll see the path also goes off to my left. So we're just going to have a walk down this way. It's actually a gorgeous day, as you can see, which is, well, much better than the weather was yesterday, and even the past few weeks. The weather around Telford has been a complete seesaw. It's been swinging from beautiful days like today to really well, bad weather, rain, light rain, heavy rain. So with that in mind, with so many rainy days going on, it's quite fortunate we've got today being how it is. Right, and in the path I'm walking on, got a couple of steps going on. So if you're walking this way yourself, be wary of the steps so you don't trip up. A couple of these steps are slightly steep, so again, be careful, mind your step if you're coming this way yourself. Here we are, we open up to the edge of Pool Hill, Pool Hill Road is where we're at the moment, which goes off in that direction there. Down that way is Pool Hill Road. Now where I'm standing at the moment, if we were to go into this main road here and follow it in the direction I'm looking at, then that will take us up into Dawley, basically. So yeah, like I say, on this main road I'm standing on right now, heading up in the direction I'm facing, will take us into Dawley. Well, that's not the focus of this video. Instead, we're going to stay focused on Pool Hill, which is, well, as you saw, back where we came from this way. So we're going to head back up this way, back to where we were a few minutes ago. Yeah, like I said, this is an absolutely gorgeous area. I do need to visit here more often, make more use of it, especially when the weather's nice like it is today. I think I've said this a few times before. Before I moved to Dawley, I used to live down in Montgomery, and there were parts of Telford I didn't really know at all. Dawley being one such example. And when I moved to Dawley, I explored the place, as we all know by now with the videos I've made around here, and I've been absolutely amazed by the places I've found, by the places that are here that I've explored. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to explore places like this, and it'll just be great to make more of it, make better use of places like this. So yeah, with that in mind, let's carry on back up this way, up the steps, and what we want to do is get back to that bench we saw earlier on. About 20 minutes ago, I think it was, yeah, 20 minutes ago, I did see a couple of, I think it was buzzards, maybe buzzards, flying overhead. I don't know where they are now, but it would be absolutely the best thing going if I was able to see those buzzards again, and also catch them on film, actually record them in the air. That would be the best thing, but I don't know if I'll get that chance. But I'll have to keep my eyes open for that one. We'll see how it pans out. So this is where we were a few minutes ago. That's the off to my left is the path I talked about earlier, and I think we're going to be exploring that way in a few minutes. But before that, just want to check base over here. And yeah, here's the bench we saw a few minutes ago. And in front of me, in the direction I'm now facing, yeah, there it is. That's the signpost we were at when we started this video. So yeah. Just something over here I want to take a photo of. Check out those gorgeous purple plants. Just saw a bird flying overhead. Didn't look like one of those buzzards I was talking about a few minutes ago, but flew by too fast for me to actually spot it properly, but I'm guessing that bird was a pigeon. As you can imagine, there's a lot of pigeons around here. Right. Okay, I've got this path here, which I think if we come this way will take us down to the main road. And yeah, remember this path. Okay, so this is the path where we just come from, and if we go back that way, it'll take us back to where we started. So we're going to come down this way. As you can see, we're opening up onto the road in front of us, and this will be Pool Hill Road we're coming out onto now. Pool Hill Road. And if we were to follow the road to my left in the direction I'm facing now, that would take us back to where we were earlier. at the edge of Dawley. But if we were to face right and follow in the direction that I'm now facing, that will take us into Horse Hay and toward the Telford Steam Railway Station is off in that direction in front of us. So yeah, we're not going to go that way at the moment because I want to stay focused on Pool Hill. But what I do want to have a look at is, you'll notice signpost for Coronation Walk, Telford 2023. That points you off in this direction along the road toward the train station. But at the same time, if we look back over here, the Coronation Walk, Telford 2023, takes us back up Pool Hill and back up the path we've just come down. So what we're going to do is going to head back up this way, up this path, and just keep on exploring. So we are almost at the path we were at a few minutes ago, and here it is on our right. So if we were to follow the path I'm looking at right now, that'll take us back to where we started this video. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is stick to this path on my left and come up this way. And as you can see, the trees open up quite nicely around here. So take a photo of that. As I said, I've got lucky today with how nice the weather is. Well, there's a couple of reasons, to be honest, why I'm coming back to Pool Hill making this video. First reason, I've already said. It's a gorgeous place, it's really good weather today, and even though I've made videos here before, I wanted to come back and make this video. So yeah, it's just a really nice place to visit, to be honest. The second reason is, for the past month, maybe 2 months, we've had some bad weather going on, a lot of rain coming and going in Telford, making it a bit undesirable, less than ideal making videos outdoors like I'm doing today. So the bad weather was a bit of a turn off, And on top of that, there's been a few other things I've been busy with doing as well, just random other stuff. And then finally, there was an ounce of me being lazy as well. And I don't like it when I'm getting lazy. So, with all that said and done, obviously I'm back today, getting back into the routine, and yeah, getting back into the routine and making videos, visiting, and in some cases returning to some gorgeous places in Telford. So here we are. Absolutely amazing around here. So this is what I'm looking at the moment as we carry on forward. Now at the end of this path there's going to be a split, a fork in the road, so we're just going to make our way to that point and decide what to do from there. Here we are. Here we are. The other path we're looking for. And as you can see, we've got this signpost. For the Coronation Walk, Telford 2023. And it's pointing off to our left, following the path in front of me. And also, if we have another look at this signpost, it's pointing us in another direction, back down this path here, which is where we've just come from basically. So as we've come from this direction, what we're going to do is follow the signpost for the Coronation Walk this way. Pardon me. As you can see, we've come further along the path, and for anyone who's seen my previous video from last year at Pool Hill, you might recognise where we are and where we're going to end up being in a couple of minutes at the end of this path. Right, the path does go slightly to my left, as you can see, but that knocks onto somebody's private property, so we're not going to go that way. Instead, we're sticking to this path here on my right. So up here is where we want to be, toward the steps in front of me. And as you can see, the Coronation Walk, Telford 2023, comes up these steps. And as you can see, the Coronation Walk takes us, if we were to follow it, would take us to my right. So let's get up here. Now I forget the name of this main road we're on. I forget the name of the road, but if we were to follow the road in the direction I'm facing, that'll take us up to Dawley. And yeah, and it'll also connect to another main road which will take us on to places like Telford Town Centre. But we're not going to be going that way today. Maybe in another video I'll see how it goes. In the meantime, what we want to do is come down this way again. But before we do, I just want to say that this same main road, facing in the direction I'm looking at now, going in the direction in front of me at the moment, that'll take us to places like Horsehay, the Telford Steam railway station, and after that Dawley as well. But we're not going that way, and like I said, up in the direction in front of me now, that would be Dawley, but we're not going to Dawley. Instead, we're coming back down this way. From where I'm standing at the moment, the view I'm looking at, especially in the distance, the Shropshire Hills in the distance there, that's an absolutely gorgeous sight. Absolutely beautiful around here. And it's that view in the distance of the Shropshire Hills back there. That's what I mean when I say this is just a gorgeous area and I need to walk around here more often, just for fun, to be honest with you. Okay, so the plan now is to head back along this direction, along the path I'm on at the moment, to head back to where we started this video. So yeah, with that in mind, let's carry on. Okay, as you can see, we've returned to this signpost about the Coronation Walk, Telford 2023. And as you can see, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's pointing off to my right down this path here, which is the path we explored earlier on in this video. So we're not going back down that way. Instead, from here, we're going to be heading off in this direction. And as we know from the previous times I've explored this way, the path in front of me that we're walking along now takes us back to where we started this video. So yeah, I reckon that'll be a nice way, a really good way to bring together this video and have the ending quite nicely hook up with and connect back to where we started. And that's one of the things I like about here. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Pool Hill. It's a nice loop. It doesn't matter if you're going to be here for 20 minutes or an entire hour or however long you want to be here for. I love the way this place loops around on itself. So you can go off in any direction as many times as you want, and you can't get lost here. And no matter what direction you go, no matter how many times you loop around on yourself, it's just a gorgeous place to be. In fact, if you were going to use this place to go running as an exercise, you know, out and about, doing outdoor running to keep fit, because it's a circuit, because it'll loop around, it's a great little potential circuit for your running if you so chose. I'll have to look into that, because let's be honest, I do need to get fit and improve my fitness, and when the weather's nice, actually go outdoors and do some running, so I do need to do that. So yeah, in the meantime, let's carry on. Here we are on the approach back to where we started. If we look to my right, That's the path I followed to begin with. And if we look here, we're back where we started. And if we look over here, in front of me is the road called Upper Pool Hill. Down that way, well, it's all part of Dawley, and further down the road, at the bottom of the road, you'll get to Dawley. And coming up this way to my left, obviously in the direction I'm looking at right now, that'll take you into Dawley again, and the main road in front of me, that'll take you to other places like Telford Town Park, Telford Town Centre, Madeley, and yes. On that note, it's time for me to finish this video. It's gone on for a bit longer than I might have originally planned, but this time I think it was worth the effort. So yeah, as I said before, and I'll probably keep on saying, Pool Hill is a gorgeous place, a beautiful area, and it'll do me a lot of good coming here more often on a day like today, just having to walk for the fun of it. So yeah, anyway, take care everyone, be safe. Thank you to everyone watching my video today. I really do appreciate people taking the time to watch my videos, so thank you. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Take care and goodbye.